So let's talk about imagination here. Imagination trumps will. What that's supposed to mean? Almost 100 years ago, a French doctor named Emily Q said something profound. When the will comes in conflict with imagination, the imagination invariably carries the day. When the will comes in conflict with imagination, the imagination invariably carries the day. In other words, when you will, your rational, logical self comes in conflict with your imagination. Your creative, right brain self, your imagination always wins. Put simply, your imagination is a key. Case in point. A child is told there's no monsters under the bed, but when the lights off, the childlike imagination runs wild. If you want to claim the child, you will have more success by appealing to imagination than a logic. Don't worry, dear. The monsters in our house aren't the kind that hurt right kids. They only let the kind that protect kids. Interesting, huh? It's a good thought for kids especially, right? We adults are no different, and the monsters we imagine are no less threatening. Have you ever held back for fear of rejection? Sure, we all have. We are all soft and fuzzy inside. We seek acceptance by our peers. We want to be loved. We crave it. And we hate to look like fools. Often we end up imagining the worst. We see them turning us down, handing up on us, or refusing to do business with us. We end up mind reading, projecting thoughts into other people's minds. I'll bet she doesn't like me. He can probably tell that I'm not as successful as I appear. Why don't you imagine the best? Picture yourself succeeding. See them accepting you, liking you, your ideas, your project, saying yes. Imagine how good it could be. Insert positive thoughts into their minds. They probably need what I'm seeking. This just might be the answer they've been looking for. Here is the point. Imagining the best doesn't always work. Sometimes the worst doesn't happen, but imagining the best often. Why? Because people actually do read your mind. What you think is project through the airwaves to the person you are meeting with. They pick up subliminally. So if they are going to be reading your mind anyway, make sure that they read it worth reading. So be positive. Imagine the best case scenario. Project the best possible outcome. That's what enlightened millionaires do. How you like that? I love this chapter. So again, imagination trumps will. Focus on positive. And that's what it is. Here you go again. Whatever you focus on gets stronger. Look at this big nuts here. This is our strong connection of our neurons. okay? And those neurons, they just begin to get together. They need help. They need our focus. So focus more on what you want, and those connections become strong. It's almost like become like a habit. Let's say you drive to the store, and sometimes you're driving to the store without even thinking you're driving to the store, without even thinking how you get there or here, because it's already this habit very strong. You already build it up, so your body do it for you. And how about we focus on become a enlightened millionaire? Really, just think about this. Just allow yourself to think better, more positive way about yourself, about your project, about other people. Say, wow, I think she likes me. Wow, I think I said something that it may be valuable and that person really will get some better ideas because we get together and we talk. And I love this because I love to inspire people and try to inspire other people. When you inspire other people, what happens? First of all, you inspire yourself. You inspire your inner vibration. Like you, it's like raising your vibration. And when you're raising your own vibration, what happens? Then you sharing this vibration with other people because other people feel you. They feel what you radiate. So make sure that you are on a good vibration, because this is like very you can control it. That's all I want to say. You can control your thoughts. Don't allow negative thoughts control you. Don't allow negative thoughts just take you away from this vibration. Because when you vibrate high and you think about your goal, your dream, you raise your vibration and you become like, you sound like um, so in tune with your dream. And when you sound in tune with your dream, then you manifest it faster. Then the manifestation works quick. So that's all for today, and I will see you tomorrow, same time. And before I go, I like to give you cards. So if you want, if you have a goal, if you have a dream, just let me know. I give you an angel card. So an angel card will tell you a hint for your subconscious where you need to focus on. And when you focus on something that you really want and you get confirmation from angel cards, then you will get the right answer for your question. Okay, let me know when you're ready. And maybe. Okay, so 45, what's 36? You know what? Let's read another chapter. Another chapter. The size of the question determines the size of the result. What is it for you? Think about that. And I like to do very short meditation about imagination trumps will. before I go to another chapter. Are you ready? Okay. So imagination trumps will. What is it for you? I want you to close your eyes and just imagine that what are you vibrate out when you think about your goal? How do you feel when you vibrate out your feelings? Okay. How do you see yourself in parallel reality when you already the best image of yourself when you connected with your goal? How do you look like? What would you do? Would you do the same thing? Or you wish about something doing, like something you're passionate about this? And when you do it, how you look like? How do you feel like? What is it in you? This is very important to emphasize this envision, this imagination, because imagination is very powerful. When you enforce it, when you align more and more with what you want, you start to breathe different. You start to align different with your ideas, and more ideas will come. You start to see more opportunities. You start to see more possibilities. And this is important because if you really have something on your mind that doesn't let you sleep well, something burning you from inside, that means you're going to manifest it. And it depends how you focus on it. It will manifest sooner if you really put your energy into it. It's like here, like those neurons. If you put more energy into your neurons, you fire them up with your passion. This is your kind of gas, like gas for a car. And then you inspire this energy, and this energy really starts to lift your vibration, sound like a beautiful instrument that universe respond and give you what you want. That's what they say in English. They say, whatever you're looking for you. So let's say you wish for a beautiful house in a beautiful neighborhood, and the house that you dream about, that house waiting for you now. You need just resonate with that, then imagine that. And that house start to hear you. And in between both of you, the universe figure out how to give you this house, and how this house will have you and both of you happy, because you start to really radiate this energy, this vibration that bring it towards to you. And that's beautiful thing. When you really up to what you want, I see you. See, when what you really up to, something that you imagine, get close, like with imagination. Fire up those neurons, because that's our body. And when you fire up those neurons, you feel different. You breathe deeper. You start to really get into this role of you, new you, in a new parallel reality. And that's how easy it is. Please imagine more. Imagine with your closed eyes, just imagine all details, what you truly want. I focus on new house and I know what area. And guess what? Today I was like, I need to go on a internet and find a house for sale and find a house what I like and put the address of the house I really like, put the address down, write the address down like it's mine. I even saw in one video that one woman, she manifests the house she want by the writing down the address, and house wasn't even for sale. I want to go to house for sale and do the same because I have an idea. I kind of it's come up to me, and I just want a bigger house. You know, you want a bigger and better. So now I do, and also I like to have a house with a greenhouse in it. And I imagine that, and I love this idea. So then I will share with you my greenhouse, my house, and it would be so wonderful. I love my house now, but like when you want something, and I tell myself, yeah, that feels good. Why not? I love this idea. I want to have it. What is your dream? What is your dream? Ask yourself, be honest to yourself. What is truly, truly your dream? My another dream, I want to grow my TikTok followers. So, what is your dream? Ask yourself. Because when you're honest to yourself, you cannot lie to yourself, right? Then this process will be much faster. Okay, so let's move on. And next one I like to read, it's next chapter. It's very interesting. Listen, the size of the question determines the size of the result. Interesting. Let's see. If you ask yourself, how do I earn or create $1,000,000, your mind goes to work to discover the answer. Interesting, right? Okay, so your mind is compelled to work ceaselessly until a satisfactory answer. But the secret is focus on what you want, because this is very important. A lot of times we wish for something and we move on to something else. And when we jump from one thought to another, we don't have enough energy and power to manifest because our attention jumps from one topic to another. Okay, so note that most individuals ask themselves questions like this: how do I get a job, salary, or work? Or can I earn 50,000 doing this? The wrong question will generate the wrong result or less than outstanding outcome. Questions predetermine the answer. The size of your question determines the size of your answer. Few people ever ask $1,000,000 earning, inviting, innovating, generating, and creating questions. They are yours to ask. What means that individuals who ask the wrong question are living below their true potential. They have more ability and talent than they are utilizing. This is true for almost everyone. We are encouraging you to rethink what you could do and do it now. When we decide to create this book, we ask, how do we write a totally original book that stimulates the creation of 1 million millionaires, wait a minute, and 400 billionaires in this decade? By the way, I talk about this book. Okay. Bob had perfectly named the book 1 Minute Millionaire. It was a leading edge title with a big mission to serve greatly. Why? To change the economic future of the world, we need to create jobs. Entrepreneurship is the best, listing, and most fulfilling way to do it. So when you entrepreneurship, I don't know how to say it, then it's the best. Nowadays, it's the best because more and more people, if you are creative, you have more chances to make great amount of money because the creative people now leading edge, and you are creative, and you know that. Statistics prove that each millionaire creates 10 new jobs, each billionaire creates 10,000 new jobs. Therefore, this book, with its requests, seminars, teleconferences, and tradings, visit our website for more whatever services, will achieve our objective. All of this happens because we keep asking ourselves strong and important question. Each question have a big goals and dreams attached to it. As you ask yourself and others better questions, your results will visibly improve. The world will be better off, your quantity and quality of service will expand, and difference you make will experience quantum change, and you will leave profound legacy in the footprints of time. See how wonderful it is? So bigger question you ask yourself, bigger the most profound, what does it says here? The size of the question determines the size of the result. So what you ask for, think about this. Do you ask for a house for a certain amount of money, or you say, I would love to live in this area, and live up to your imagination, not even touch the number? That's how I understand. How do you want to see your house? It's most important to imagine how your house look like, and then price, it would be the universe will help you out, the universe back you up. It can be $5 million, it can be $3 million, it can be $25 million, you don't know. But all you know is just keep imagining you're comfortable in your new house, because the money need for something, right? It's like ignite that inner child who want to play, because kids never think about playing and think about money. We learn how to do it. But how about just talk to your inner child and play with inner child own imagination and new idea about new house, for example, for me. And my another dream a lot of subscriptions so I can find a lot of good friends that we can share and create community where we talk about imagination, where we talk about beautiful manifestation. So I'm dreaming about this community. And this is wonderful because when we are create a bigger community and it's like-minded people, what happen? We all manifest because that's how universe work. Okay, I'll stop here and I will see you in the next video. And thank you so much for being with me. So tomorrow we will read about you already know the answer. You already know the answer. Each chapter very, very interesting here. So I'll make another video tomorrow. And this is 1 Minute Millionaire. Expect miracles.